I've got something difficult to tell you about Princess Peach.
I know, she's not really my mama.
Nintendo and Mario 2002 had voice acting. So a comment highlighted out that Sunshine had voice acting. Sunshine released on the GameCube. Okay. And 2024 Mario and Luigi game. No voice acting. None. Okay. Why don't modern Nintendo games have voice acting? I think Mario Odyssey may have had voice acting. I know Mario Luigi Rabbids, had voice acting, but that was made by Ubisoft. I still understand why Nintendo refuses to put voice acting in the games. It's not just this game. Origami King didn't have voice acting either, and that one was, they missed some golden opportunities. Like, I think the Luigi State scenario would be more memorable if they actually gave the characters voice acting. Okay, I know they're just office tools, but they would have been more memorable if they had voice acting. Same thing with the main villain of Paper Mario, the Origami King. Okay, because characters are more memorable with voice acting. It's just how it is. Okay, a Mario game from 20 years ago had voice acting. And of course, you could excuse the DS games that they were like 2D sprite games. But even like in the cutscenes should have voice acting. Very, very simple. Okay, I still understand why. Okay, how many JRPGs have voice acting? Almost all of them, except for the ones Nintendo makes. Pokemon doesn't have voice acting. That's even like, remember the infamous scene where the character opens up from Pokemon and the character's mouth speaks and nothing comes out. But even like this is like the lazy version. Like instead of like giving the characters like the villains actual voice acting, like these villains are not gonna be very memorable. Okay, like yes, older Mario games had more like silent characters, and it was just text bubbles. But this is 2024. It's not 2008 anymore. Nintendo. Okay, it isn't and the same thing with Pikmin 4 too. Like, why didn't Pikmin 4 have voice acting? Like, why? Forgotten Man didn't have voice acting either. Like, again, it's a Kirby game, but Pikmin 4 and Origami King sort of had voice acting. Okay, I just don't get why Nintendo is this lazy. Like, I get they want to keep the budget down. You don't want to have to hire voice actors for every single game. Okay, but this is a 30-hour-long JRPG. Almost like Final Fantasy. Like, even stuff as obscure as Neptunia and the very first game had voice acting. Okay, even like very obscure JRPGs have voice acting. Okay, but Nintendo doesn't. Like indie games, it makes sense, but Nintendo is a billion-dollar company, and they don't want to put voice acting in the games. It's honestly kind of fake. I'm not saying Mario Luigi Bloodship is a bad game. Like the gameplay is the most important part of the game, and I heard a lot of things about the gameplay is pretty good. Okay, and Nintendo they do put gameplay before all this other stuff first. But I think if Nintendo like actually wants to succeed, they have to put voice acting in the games because I think people are going to be vocal about it like with Pokemon, and I don't think they still put voice acting in Pokemon. Yeah, but again, Game Freak is another one as well. Okay, goodbye.